Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. So, we're checking in on the doctors today. So, this is a reading for Aquarius who are in Oracle and Tarot reading careers, okay? So, let's see what does God want to tell you. Aquarius. Okay. Okay. So, the first card we have to come out is heterosexual. And then we have the letter L. So, we're going to have to clarify. This is one of the times when God is using the cards to be clever, right? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the letter W and followed by the M. So it's like opposites. Let's see what God is trying to say. Yeah, because the L, I was hearing lesbian with that, but I don't like to speculate. We like to get the facts. So let's see. Let's get some clarification. Clarify this L for us, please, Most High. I knew it. Okay. So we got male. And we got Y. So, have you been trying to change something about yourself? And we got 0 at the bottom of the deck. That's like no. And we got H coming after. That's like a revelation, like, oh. All right, let's get some more clarification. What is God trying to say? What would you like me to clarify, please, Most High? Okay, it's a heterosexual. We got male and Y. So God is asking you why. So let's see what heterosexual is all about. Then it'll all make more sense. Okay, we got peeping Tom at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. So this is to do with your Oracle and Tarot reading career, okay? So, alright, so we got closed-minded at the bottom of the deck. We have disappointed and we have loner. Clarifying the heterosexual card. disappointed and loner. So the underlying issue, we got closed-minded and poor, weak-minded, protector, and then gullible. So what I'm getting going on here is like you feel like you've been single for way too long. That's what I'm getting. So like your personal life or your sex life is taking a toll on your career. And I'm hearing yes. So it's like God is asking you, you want a man, like, why? Also, the L is for loner. So that's what the L is for, like lonely, loner. Because you're without a partner. And it's like you're wondering why. Well, we got closed-minded, poor, weak-minded, protector, and gullible. My friend, that's followed by hater. I see where you're going with this, but I want you to know that sometimes single life is better. If you're gonna have somebody in your life who's going to come in and disrupt your peace of mind and drain your finances, drain your energy, because look at it this way, how many men out there actually care about being a good boyfriend? They'll fuck you. If you want sex, they'll give you sex. But when it comes to being a supportive member of your team, that kind of interaction and intercourse, it doesn't happen. They tend to stay more on the physical side of things. They don't like to venture into the more spiritual or emotional side. Okay, they don't want the responsibility. They don't want to invest in helping people to grow. They need to be growing themselves. They don't have their shit together. I feel like if you take a closer look at it, you will find that you probably are better off without having somebody in your life pulling on your energy and not really investing anything back into you. So it's like you're being depleted. Okay, so if you think it's bad now because it's lonely, imagine being with someone who does not have your best interest at heart, someone who only cares about themselves and what they can get out of your partnership, because that is mostly what is out there at this time. People do not understand themselves. People are very much caught up in their physical life, their physical beauty. If they only want to have people with money and people who can give them good sex. They don't care about love. Okay? They don't care about building friendships. So, and if you have money and you can give them sex, it's not because they want to reciprocate good vibes to you, it's because they want to take. Okay? So, you most likely are looking for companionship. They're not. Majority of them are not. Okay? So, you want to know how come you don't have a partner? Let's get some clarification as to the why. Okay? So, what do you want to tell? Okay, so yeah. So, let's get a little bit more information about the why. Because trust me, if you have a man right now and they're giving you man problems, or if you're a man and you have a woman and they're giving you problems, when you come to do your work, if you're not disciplined enough, it will affect your work in a negative way. Sometimes it's better to be alone than unhappy, you know. If you're just looking for somebody to have sex with, then I'm sure you can find somebody to assist you with that. But if you're looking for somebody to invest in you and support you emotionally and actually want to be your friend and help your life to be more pleasant, it's better you try and establish that yourself. Find comfort within yourself first, so it doesn't matter if you have a partner or not. That's the safer way. Because when people know that you depend on them to help to make their life better, if they are not a person of high integrity, they will use that against you. And then you'll be wishing that you did not meet that person in the first place or engage 2 more times. But I understand the frustration. It's sad, but that's the way the environment is right now. So that's why we're working on fixing it. So it's like, as tarot readers, as a tarot reader, you have this problem where you want a good companion. We can use our skills to help them to understand, use our skills to help men and women to navigate their way back to seeing true value in the opposite sex, true value in companionship, rather than just seeing someone as a sex toy or just a piece of a slab of meat. You know what I'm saying? Because women see men that way too. Men see women that way. So we're missing the whole point of having each other in each other's life, because we're intelligent beings. We are strong beings, and nobody is an island. From time to time we need each other. And the thing is, when people are well, they don't care about having friends, and they don't care about investing in someone who actually care about them. They don't care about building relationships. But then when they see their health is declining or their beauty is declining, then they start thinking, well, maybe I should have started to bond with somebody on a deeper level. Because when somebody loves you, even if you get damaged, they still love you. Your beauty doesn't determine how much they love you. How much money you got don't determine how much they love you. They love you because of who you are. They love you because of how much you love them. You see, people aren't smart nowadays, okay? So you're not the problem here. Well, you may have some flaws too, but in any case, it's really and truly for your protection. Let's see. So we got lazy at the bottom of the deck. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what's a lazy person do? They don't do anything. They sit around and be catered to. So this is the reason why you don't have a partner right now. Okay? That's what we're clarifying. Why? And then the lazy could also mean, like, when they piss you off, it unmotivates you. You don't want to do your work. You don't put your best out there because you're not settled in your mind. So let's see. Or maybe you're one of those people who, when you get into a relationship with someone, you kind of forget about the rest of the world and get swept up in that whirlwind of romance and that. You know yourself better than we do, so, well, better than I do. So that should answer your question. See, at the bottom we got, well, it says drug addict, but it's just addict. It could have something to do with drugs, but really and truly this card comes out when it's just being addicted to someone. So let's see what the card is that came out. So we got loner. It was in the reverse though, sorry. Let's check and see what energy, if it's in the upright. Feels correct like this. Okay, so we got loner. At the bottom of the deck, we have addict, exalted. So you are the type to get addicted. And God says this is disgusting. God says you need to, you need to be clever. Because it's like you're a beggar. Oh God. Yeah, this is an exercise in you being comfortable with your own company. And this is why I don't like to speculate. But all those other reasons I mentioned before, they make sense too. But yeah, you are alone right now because God needs you to get used to your own company, because when you with somebody, you get swept up in the romance and in their energy, and then you lose sight of what you should be doing, which is your healing work. God says that, yeah, you exalt this addiction that you have to your partners, and it's disgusting. It's destructive. It's destructive. Okay? So, that's the reason why you are alone right now. It's kind of hard. I understand. But it's for your own good, really. Because it's either you want to be good at your work, because when you look at it, it's like the role that you play, it has the power to make a big impact, either negatively or positively, on the people who come to you for your services. Okay? So if you're not okay, then it's like a mad scientist. You're gonna be doing mad stuff to your audience or your customers or your patients or whatever you want to call them. But they look to us for guidance, they look to us for clarity. And if you're not clear yourself, you can't give anybody clarity. If you're not following right guidance, then it's going to be very difficult for you to give somebody proper guidance. Do you understand? So, in order for the rest of the body to be well, God has to start with the head, which is you. So, right now, it's all about getting your head together, getting your head in the game, so that when people reach out to you, you can give them the best of yourself. You can give them the best service, the best advice. Okay? So, rather than focusing outward on another, you need to focus more on yourself. And once you have managed to conquer that addictive personality trait that you have, then God could more trust you with having like a partner or something like that. Okay? But for right now, you being addicted to people like that, it's not helping you, and it's definitely not gonna help the people who come to you for assistance either. And that's the reason why God is keeping you away from the opposite sex. Yeah. It's annoying, I know. I know. It's lonely. I know. I don't wanna I'm kind of proud of it, but it's not fun. I've been single since 2009. Yeah. I've been single since 2009, celibate since 2011. But I prefer to keep my bits to myself rather than mix with somebody who is bad for me, because I know that most of the people out there are bad for me. They're bad for themselves too. So I know how annoying it can be. But if you learn how to do it right, you could possibly end up loving single life more than you love a coupled life, because like I said, it's less stress. All of your money is spent on you. All of your time is spent on you. You get to do what you want, when you want, how you want, with who you want, if you want. Okay? There's nobody for you to clean up after. All right? Because most time people come into your life, it's like they want a maid or a mommy or both. Or they want a maid or a daddy or both, or ATM if you're a man. You understand what I'm saying? So each side has their perks. And to me, so far, single life is winning. Until I find somebody who is worthy. See, if you had a partner who was disciplined enough to help you to be disciplined enough, then it wouldn't be so bad. Because when you're slipping into your addictive mode, then he or she, I keep feeling like I'm talking to a she. But the person that you're with, they will be able to tell you that you're kind of slipping. You know, your job is suffering and whatnot. you'd be wanting to lay up in bed and they'd be like, yo, you have to go work. Like, get up, slap that ass, you know? So, yeah, if you have the right person, then it would be fine. But most people aren't that disciplined. So you have to do it yourself for now. Okay? So, sorry to tell you. But yeah, you'll be fine. It's one way or the other. Okay? So thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. Until next time, take care.